Alright guys, I'm Potter Plays. I'm redoing this since my last upload didn't go too well. My mic didn't pick up a lot of things. And yeah, so I'm gonna do this real fast. I won't make it as long. So without further ado, let's just get into Helga's Cheese Festival Part 2. I woke up earlier than I wanted to this morning. But it was weird. I was actually feeling pretty good. Okay, that was only half true. While my brain was all warm and fuzzy inside, my body didn't want to move. I know, if I fall back asleep, I'm going to be late for class. So I should probably sleep in. That's what Helga would do. Damn. I ended up sleeping a lot later than I had planned. It's past noon already. Not to mention I'm starving to death. Well, will Miriam ever remember that not everyone lives on her special smoothies? I mumble this to myself as I rush towards the high school. Her fruit juice and ice mixed with those special ingredients she thinks I don't know she sneaks in? Forget her. I have better things to worry about. The real bummer was that I missed the chance at having another lunch with Arnold. For some reason, sleeping in was starting to feel like a mistake. But when I turn the corner, I catch the sight of a new store that just opened up. Big Rick Black's Record Shack. When did this... Is that... No way. That person looks awfully familiar. I need to double check this. Without another thought, I walk right up to the glass and peer inside the window. I can hear his somewhat muffled exclamation from outside the store. Oops, I guess I surprised him. He places the record he was holding back in its place and comes outside to meet me. Helga, what are you doing here? I could ask the same of you, couldn't I, football head? Well, yeah, but I do have a reason. Oh, I didn't know someone needed a reason to skip school. I give him a somewhat devilish smile to accompany my teasing. No, you see, record store day was last week, and a favorite artist of mine came out with a re-release of one of his albums. He glances back in the store as if it would clarify his story for him. So, when I saw Big Rick's on my way to school, I stopped and looked in. They do have it, but I didn't have enough cash for it. So I ended up kind of browsing around. Lost track of the time. And, well, here we are. Wow, cool story. I give him a deliberately slow clap. Could you tell me again? Maybe make it longer? Well, I know, but it's the truth, so... The truth? Why? Yes, it was. Interesting. That is... No. He doesn't seem too interested in me right now. I have to change that. But, no, not really, Arnold. I had no idea you were such a delinquent. Losing track of time? Skipping school? Gonna start slamming it with the bad kids. Want a cigarette? I think I brought a pack with me. I pat my pockets in a faint attempt to get him to laugh. Oh yeah? Totally. He rolls his eyes at me. So, what's your excuse? I'm lazy. Simple, easy, to the point, and truthful. My love, that is how it's done. Right. So, you heading to school? He pulls his phone out of his pocket to check the time. If we leave now, we could probably make the last 3 periods or so. I look past him towards the direction where the school sat waiting for us. I'm not sure yet. Huh? I know if I go to school with Arnold, now we'd be doing the right thing. And I know he's all about the right thing, but a part of me wanted to keep him out here, alone. With just me, there'd be nobody to bother us. I tried to ignore that perky farm girl face that wormed its way into my head. But seeing Arnold do something bad, even if it was only cutting class, was kind of a turn on. So I guess I'm going to convince him to cut. I have to get him to cut class, to hang out and be with me. You know, we could have a lot of fun if we just decided not to go, Arnaldo. He looks a little nervous when I bring this up to him. Just not show up? I nod my head. I don't know. I haven't had very good experiences with ditching school. I think I remember him and Gerald reminiscing on this story once. I decide to bring it up to prove I pay attention to him. Trust me, it's not carnival day. Very funny, but still. I only missed the morning classes by mistake. Arnold, look, the only reason you had such a crappy time was because you weren't with me. Oh, is that the reason? Yep, didn't you know? Common knowledge. Just ask Phoebe. Since you'll be skipping with me, you're bound to have a good time. Well, okay. But what are we gonna do? Well, that's the fun of doing something wrong, Arnaldo. The surprise of what's going to happen next. He stares out into space for a moment. I could tell he's thinking on something. I have a funny feeling I'm going to regret this. But, okay. Seriously? Holy crap, did I actually do it? Yeah. Unless you changed your mind. No. Relax, relax. No, of course not, football head. It was my idea after all. Turning you over to the dark side? Going to taint me. That sounds dirty. Jeez, shut up. I laugh. Well, let's get a move on, Shortman. We're burning daylight, just standing around here. Okay, Helga. I'm right behind you. We basically end up kind of wandering around Hillwood. Inwardly, I was just happy we were together. Despite the semi-awkward small talk about nothing in particular, I could tell that neither one of us were having a terrible time. And that means so much to me. But when we reached City Park, my brain felt fried. I couldn't come up with anything other than wandering around. Criminy! I'm usually more creative than this, Arnold. I swear. Oh yeah? Huh? Like how? Like how what? What are you talking about? He's confusing me. You said you were creative. Were you saying just to say so? Or do you actually create things? I was just talking. It's nothing. Well, now I know it's something. No, really, it's not. Oh, come on, Helga. You can tell me? Unless it's another secret. Not exactly. Okay, then, what? Right. What did you say? I didn't get a word. I said I write. I'm a writer. That's the first time I said that aloud to anyone before. Wow, really? Yes, really. Why would I lie about that? Sorry, I'm just a little bit surprised. Why? Don't I look like I can write? That's not it. I'm more surprised you actually told me. What? It's just... I never knew you were so secretive. Yeah, I'm a regular Fort Knox. Arnold stares down at his hands for a moment, then quickly looks back up at me. So, are you gonna let me read some? What? Come on. You can't tell me you're a writer and then not show me anything. Yes, actually I can. In fact, that's what I plan on doing. Seriously? He looks so disappointed. Damn it. Fine. Fine. One day I'll show you something, okay? Now stop looking so pathetic, football head. Really. Another thing I have to wait for, huh? Such is what it takes being friends with me. Patience. Well, I've waited a long time to finally be your friend, Helga. I don't mind. I don't know why, but him saying that makes me happy, so I almost let out a sigh. So what now? Lunch? Yeah, I could go for some grub. Great, my treat. Well, sounds good. Awesome. Now the question is, where to go? Anywhere with food. Well, gee, that narrows it down, Helga. Haha. You're so funny to mess with me, Arnaldo. Come on, let's get some burgers. When school finally let out, Arnold and I went separate ways. And I got in touch with Phoebe, telling her I needed to see her ASAP. Knowing her, I wouldn't have to wait too long. Helga! There you are, Phoebe. Take a seat. I've got some news. I then proceeded to tell her everything that had happened the last day and a half. Explain how I was seriously ready to tell Arnold my feelings. So long as he kinda sorta made the first move. So, how do you think I'm doing, Phoebes? Any advice? My only suggestion would be maybe try to be more with just a pinch of nice. Okay. Well, thanks, Phoebes. Glad we had this chat. Did it actually happen? I don't have to forget it? Yeah, this time it did. Alright, I'll see you later then. I soon found myself in my bedroom, dumping countless old diaries and papers onto the floor. Digging through the most recent ones, I tried to find something decent to show Arnold. The question was, why was I suddenly so determined to do so? A part of this excitement to impress him thrills me. But the other part, though, it scares me to death. But what I find most strange is that somehow, even though it's only been a few hours, I miss him. And not in the way I normally do. I miss being with him, talking with him. This feeling, well, it was new. But that thought disappears as I find a good one and rip it out. Not quite as romantic as some of my other ones, but we don't want to hit him with the crazy all at once. Talking aloud to myself. Again, I gotta try to stop doing that. So with poem in hand, I head out the door. Just one more quick stop and it's off to Arnold's. The second I get to the boarding house, I knock hard on the door. I can't believe I'm doing this. Yeah? I hear his voice call out, but I don't answer. I'm too nervous. And he looks surprised when he opens the door to see me. Oh, hey. Long time no see. He lets out a rather cute, if not awkward, laugh. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Arnold. You're probably getting sick of me, aren't you? To be quite honest, I really wanted to know. No, not really. I wasn't expecting that. But I try to shake off the shock as I fiddle with his gift behind my back. Here. I hold my present out to him almost dramatically slow. I got you this as thanks for the food this afternoon. Yeah? What is it? He takes the shopping bag from my hand and peers inside. Whoa, Helga, you didn't need to get me this. Suddenly he stops short as he reaches inside and pulls out my other, less extravagant gift. Wait, what's this? He quickly looks over the piece of paper, then back up at me. This is yours, isn't it? Your work? You're letting me read it? Yeah. Well, you know, you look so pathetic asking for it this afternoon. I just couldn't leave you hanging, waiting for me. So read it or don't, whatever, stupid football head. I take a few steps away from him, as if that would somehow calm me down. Then suddenly he gives me a questioning smile. Why are you so nervous? Nervous? Shut up. I'm not nervous. God, that was such a lie. Huh? Even he could tell I was lying. Okay, if you say so. But I'm gonna read it now. He said it slowly, as if I had forgotten what I had just given him. Fine. The word comes out bitterly as my heart races faster. That's why I gave it to you. Doy. Okay, here it goes. You're gonna read it aloud? I thought you didn't care either way. I don't. Then be quiet and let me read. Hey, Arnold. He gives me a subtle glare, a nice way of asking me to shut up, I suppose. Okay. My life just swims in darkness, with you my only light. And though you're not aware of this, it matters not to stay in sight. Because I am invisible, unheard, and uncared for, he might have been looking at me, but I couldn't even face his direction. I'll pretend that you don't notice me, my love. It's what I wake for. That's it. He finished it. Wow. Okay, give it to me straight. You think it's weird, don't you? No. No? It's beautiful, Helga. Honestly. I can't believe you wrote this. I'm really impressed. I felt as if all the air in my lungs had been sucked out. You? You really like it, Arnold? How much I wanted to tell him it was for him, about him. Yeah, I do. Come here. He takes hold of my hand, and I feel frozen in his touch. And he leads me up to his bedroom. I can barely stand as I take in my surroundings. One could not even count how many emotions filled me. The fact that I was standing here in his room, actually being brought in here, I didn't have to sneak in like I normally did. I watch as he places the record on his bed and walks towards his desk. He rummages through the drawer and fishes out a pushpin, and places my poem on his bedroom wall. There! He sounds so accomplished, like he did something incredibly worthwhile. Now, whenever I need to see something beautiful, I know where to look. Arnold, Yeah? All the happiness, everything good I feel, it all boils in the pit of my stomach. It churns into paranoia. I can't believe you're gonna put that on your wall. It's just a bunch of words on paper. It doesn't mean anything. I try to stop myself from running over to his wall and ripping the damn thing to shreds. Why am I doing this? What is wrong with me? Helga, why are you doing this? He doesn't understand. Doing what? He doesn't understand that I can't help it. I'm scared. We're getting close. And I'm scared. I can feel that it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Was this an anxiety attack? Arnold's hand flies to the bridge of his nose, like he's fighting an oncoming headache. You just shared a really big part of yourself. His eyes find me again. This time, his glare physically hurts. You cannot put that wall up like nothing happened. You have nothing to be ashamed of. To be? I stop him before he can utter another word. You just don't get it. I feel my hands twist into fists as my voice grows in volume. I can't help it. What? That part of me. It's not something I show people. Why not? You created something beautiful. Don't you get that I feel honored? I was being ridiculous, but my brain just couldn't help the fear of showing someone any part of the real me. The me that lives off the love of this boy. I feel like a part of my soul goes into my poems. And what if somebody laughed at me? What if you laughed at me? I couldn't even imagine the humiliation. I didn't think I could live with it. But I didn't. I know, and I appreciate that. But you don't understand how hard that was for me, Arnold. Helga. His voice grows soft, like he was pitying me. Pitying my fear. No one can run away from you if they were never close in the first place. That was why I was the way I was. If I kept people at a distance, they could never grow disgusted with me. They could never ignore me. They could never overlook me. And being mean, it's how I stay safe. He stares at me like I'm some type of puzzle or something. Warm green eyes, looking for what? An answer? Do I have an answer? Suddenly, his eyes narrow as he steps closer. That's just an excuse. What? Closing yourself off, even from people who want to know you. You're scared. You're not saving yourself from any pain. You're only making it worse. Stop it. I can barely even speak. You wrote this, Helga. You. He points towards that damn piece of paper as if I had no idea what it is. His voice plays with both amazement and curiosity. How could I laugh? Because what I was thinking, I don't have any answer at all. The room was starting to spin. My breathing was getting faster and faster. God. Why are you always so freaking nice all the time? I'm not trying to be nice. I'm being honest. Same difference. No, it's not. Helga, for once in your life, can't you just see? I want to know you. His words spiraled my core. I was wrong. I'm not ready at all. I can't do this. Look, I need to get out of here. I need to escape. Enjoy the record. I gotta go. What? No, wait. I turn and nearly sprint out of the house. There was no way I could stand being in that room anymore. I felt like my walls were breaking apart, and I didn't like it. Though I wanted him to care about me, I didn't think I was going to be this afraid of the outcome. Of course, the closeness. When I get home, I lock myself in my room and pull out one of my pink books. It was my normal routine. It was my normal routine. I was trying to fall into some normality, but I can't think of anything to write. Where did this writer's block come from? I hold my pen to my paper and wait, but nothing. What's wrong with me? I doubt I'm going to sleep very well tonight. Alright guys, there is part 2 here's part 2 of Helga's Cheese Festival. Like I said, this is my second time recording. The audio was messed up in the first one, so hopefully the audio is good in this one. I do hope that you guys do enjoy, and if you do, leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss part 3. So I'll see you guys later on Potter Plays. I'll see you guys later. Bye.